Fame and internal struggles. Fame arrived quickly for Tyson, bringing wealth, attention, and global admiration. Yet the same intensity that fueled his success also contributed to instability outside the ring. Surrounded by pressure, expectations, and personal challenges, his life became increasingly complicated. Despite his dominance in boxing, he faced struggles that affected his focus and emotional balance. Public scrutiny grew as victories were mixed with controversy. The once unstoppable force began to show cracks beneath the surface of fame. His story during this period reflects both extraordinary achievement and the difficulties of managing success at a level few athletes ever experience in history. Reflection and personal growth. In later years, Tyson stepped away from the intense spotlight of professional boxing and began reflecting on his life, choices, and personal growth. He acknowledged past mistakes openly, discussing the impact of fame, pressure, and emotional struggles. Through interviews and public appearances, he revealed a more thoughtful and introspective side, focused on healing and understanding himself. Health challenges also became part of his journey, forcing him to slow down and reassess priorities. Despite setbacks, he emphasized discipline, recovery, and self-awareness. This phase of life shows a man moving beyond his fighting identity, embracing reflection, responsibility, and continued personal evolution. Life after the ring. In his continued journey, Tyson focused on maintaining balance in both body and mind, recognizing that survival in later life required different strength than in his boxing years. He engaged in conversations about mental health, discipline, and responsibility, sharing insights drawn from personal experience. Instead of competition, his focus shifted towards sustainability, awareness, and controlled living. He spoke about the importance of rest, recovery, and managing emotional health. This phase reflects a quieter but meaningful struggle, where the opponent is no longer in the ring, but within oneself. His story becomes one of endurance, adaptation, and ongoing personal management. Modern perspective. Today, Tyson's story is often viewed not only as a tale of boxing greatness, but also as a reflection on resilience and human complexity. He speaks about discipline, health, and the importance of understanding personal limits. Rather than presenting himself as a finished product, he acknowledges ongoing growth and learning. His experiences offer lessons about pressure, identity, and the cost of fame. The fighter who once dominated the heavyweight division now emphasizes awareness and balance. His journey illustrates how even the most powerful individuals must adapt to time, change, and responsibility in order to continue moving forward in life. Outro Mike Tyson's life stands as a powerful reminder of how human potential can emerge from even the harshest beginnings. His journey from a troubled childhood in Brooklyn to global fame, followed by struggle and reflection, illustrates the complexity of success and survival. Beyond titles and records, his story reveals themes of resilience, vulnerability, and continuous growth. He remains a figure who challenges simple definitions, embodying both strength and imperfection. As time continues, his legacy is shaped not only by victories in the ring, but also by his ongoing effort to understand himself and live with the consequences of his past. Mike Tyson stands as one of the most electrifying figures in sports history. A heavyweight boxer whose presence once transformed every arena he entered. known for explosive power, fearsome speed, and becoming the youngest heavyweight champion. His name carried global attention. Yet his story extends beyond boxing success. It is shaped by hardship, survival, fame, downfall, and reflection. From a difficult childhood in Brooklyn to worldwide superstardom and later personal struggles, Tyson's life reflects both triumph and vulnerability. This narrative explores his journey through different phases, revealing the man behind the myth and the ongoing evolution of a modern sport's Brooklyn origins. Born in Brooklyn, Mike Tyson entered a world defined by poverty, instability, and constant struggle. Raised in Brownsville, one of New York's toughest neighborhoods, he experienced hunger, neglect, and emotional absence at an early age. His father left, and his mother fought to keep the family together under severe financial pressure. Tyson grew up feeling invisible, bullied for his appearance and speech. Life on the streets became both refuge and threat, shaping his instincts for survival. In that environment, anger and vulnerability intertwined, laying the foundation for the intensity he would later bring into the boxing ring as a fighter. Pigeons and early escape. Amid hardship, Tyson found rare comfort on rooftops where he cared for pigeons. These birds became his first sense of connection and calm in an otherwise violent environment. He built small coops from scraps, fed them with limited food, and spoke to them as if they were companions who understood him. For a boy who felt ignored by people, the pigeons represented safety and acceptance. However, a tragic moment changed everything when a neighborhood incident killed one of his favorite birds. That event deeply affected him emotionally, strengthening his desire never to feel powerless again in life or circumstances ever. Street life and survival. Tyson's teenage years were shaped by street life, where survival often replaced childhood innocence. He became involved with local groups that operated in Brownsville, seeking belonging in environments that demanded toughness over sensitivity. The streets taught him discipline in a harsh form, where respect was earned through fear and resilience. By early adolescence, he was already known to authorities, accumulating multiple encounters with law enforcement. This period deepened his anger and sharpened his instincts, while also pushing him closer to danger. Yet beneath the chaos, there remained a young boy searching for identity, or purpose, and a way out of his Tryon school turning point. In 1978, Tyson's life changed when he was sent to the Tryon School for Boys after a series of legal troubles. The institution was strict, cold, and isolating, designed more for control than rehabilitation. There, he experienced loneliness and disappointment, often expecting visitors who never came. The absence of his mother during this time deeply affected him, reinforcing feelings of abandonment. Yet inside the facility, an unexpected moment occurred when a counselor named Bobby Stewart noticed his physical talent and raw power. This recognition became a turning point, introducing the possibility of discipline, structure, and a future beyond the streets. Cus D'Amato discovery. At the Tryon facility, Bobby Stewart introduced Tyson to legendary trainer Cus D'Amato, a meeting that would redefine his future. Cus immediately recognized something extraordinary in the young fighter: discipline waiting to be shaped and power waiting to be controlled. He invited Tyson to train in Catskill, where structure and mentorship replaced chaos. For the first time, Tyson experienced guidance built on belief rather than fear. Cus spoke to him about greatness, focus, and self-mastery, instilling a vision of becoming a champion. This encounter marked the beginning of transformation, shifting Tyson from a troubled youth toward a disciplined path in boxing. In rise to heavyweight, champion under Cus D'Amato's guidance, Tyson developed rapidly into a formidable boxer known for his speed, precision, and relentless aggression. His training emphasized discipline, defense, and psychological strength, shaping him into a fighter unlike any other of his time. As he entered professional boxing, he quickly gained attention for his devastating knockouts and unmatched intensity. Opponents were often overwhelmed before the fight truly began, intimidated by his presence alone. His rise through the heavyweight ranks was swift and decisive, culminating in him becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history, a moment that solidified his place in sports legend and global recognition.